Difícilmente nos imaginemos dos mundos que parecen tan distintos y sin embargo tienen muchas cosas que son compartidas, tienen cosas en común. Este es el ejemplo que queremos dar con la vida en el circo. Esta es la vida de Sean McKeown, que es director del Cirque Du Soleil. De chico estuvo ligado al mundo circense, es actor, bailarín, músico, flautista, estudió en la Universidad de Actuación y Drama en Nueva Zelanda. Luego dejó la actividad por 10 años y se dedicó al management. Se metió adentro de las empresas, trabajó de otra cosa, probó otra vida. Desde ahí, estas dos concepciones, la de la vida del circo y cómo es la vida dentro de una empresa o de una corporación internacional, no fueron separadas jamás en la vida de Sean McKeown. Creó muchos shows, Quidam, Alegría para Cirque du Soleil, Drylon, Love the Beatles es otro de los shows que pudo montar y armar, y va a ser uno de los protagonistas de Séptimo Día, el homenaje a Soda Stereo que tiene planteado para dentro de unos meses el Cirque du Soleil. Nos metemos en la vida del hombre que mezcló la vida corporativa y la vida del circo. El dueño del circo, Sean.
I think that, just through life's experience, we learn a lot, so I want to try and share that with others, just my life experience, and also to hear from other people what their questions they have about how they can be more motivated in their lives. I spent 15 years of my life on tour with the #1 touring entertainment company on the planet, and that gave me a lot of experience. It's a very unique experience. Cirque du Soleil obviously is the highest level of circus in the world, so I'm touring with a very international, very professional production, touring sometimes with 19, 20, 25 different nationalities. And so that brings you this wealth of knowledge and life experience that the average person sitting at home on the couch doesn't get. Also, I spent a number of my years working for a very big corporation. So I understand the corporate world very well, and I was able to transfer some of those management skills with my artistic abilities into my work at Cirque. So I think for that is to try and inspire people to know that they're capable of doing anything. They're capable of, we're all the same, and we're all the same, and we're all capable of doing whatever it is that we want to do. We just have to want it badly enough.
Nos puede dar la impresión de que se está quedando o está viviendo tal vez lo mejor de dos mundos, un mundo lúdico y un mundo de responsabilidades. ¿Cómo conjuga esas dos cuestiones? Es algo de lo más interesante que puede contarte de Sean.
I don't think they're contradictory at all. I think that to be successful in a corporate working environment, there's structure, there's rules. There's rules to be broken. There's rules to be obeyed. They're similar kinds of worlds, in the artistic world as well. We break rules and we also respect them at the same time. We respect artistic visions. We respect artistic norms. There's a sensitivity on both sides of that world that I think make them both very human environments. I think there's always a way to do something. If you have an idea to make something, for example, better in a particular place, and you're able to present that in a way that your boss understands or your colleagues or your company understands, and it is an improvement, then these are the kinds of rules that I'm talking about breaking. I'm talking about taking things, not just accepting things how they are, but challenging how things are and looking at ways of making them better. Yeah, I think so, because one of my things is to be very aware of outside of this box that I live in my world, in my paradigms, to look outside of that world and see what else is happening out there. Because we don't always have all the answers. The people around us, the world around us, other industries around us have other answers. So it's important to always be checking outside of your being and outside of your reality for other realities.
Hay algo también para destacar dentro de esta nueva forma de vida que se va adquiriendo cada vez más conciencia de que existe, ¿no? Una forma de horizontalidad en la que es ya no tan descabellado pensar que un jefe puede sentarse a comer con sus empleados, pero no para reforzar su posición de poder, sino para aprender, para tomar a cada uno a través de la inteligencia y el aporte individual que le puede dar a su organización. Esta es parte del cambio filosófico que hoy se vive, y esto también es lo que le pedimos a Sean que imagine de aquí a los próximos años.
I think in a really big way, I think humanity is evolving. I think we no longer accept the boss who just barks down the orders to the team. Now the team wants to be consulted. People want to have empowerment. People want to be engaged in their lives and in the success of what it is that they're giving their time to. And I think that's why I think humanity evolved. We are better. We aren't, in general, we aren't as strict as we used to be. You know, that style doesn't function anymore. You have to, in the same way you leave your door in the morning knowing where you're going to from your point A to your point B, as a new business person, I think you have to have the end game in sight always. So if you're starting something up here, you need to know, where am I going to go with that idea? And you have to be fixated on what steps you need to take along the way to get to that end game. I think if it comes from you, and if you have passion, and if you're honest and you're truly creative, that people will join you along that. You know, it's another kind of leadership, right? You go from here to there, and along the way, people join you and believe in you, or challenge you, or support you, or not, or, you know, and I think you have to listen to all that along the way as well. I think not everybody is born a leader, which is fine, because some people want to do their job. They just want to work and get the money and go home at the end of the day, and that's fine. But being a leader is someone who always has a vision on a direction, where you're going, what you need to achieve, what your goals are. I think this is an essential thing that I find in the world of theatre. We always have directors. You need a director. Some people don't have directors, but you're better with one. Or you have someone that naturally steps up to lead, and that person becomes the director in a way. So the same in business. We have managers, we have senior management, we have vice presidents, we have chief executive officers. These people have vision, and the people around them have vision. And the important thing is to share within the different levels of that vision and listen to people. I think one of these, as human beings, one of our essential attributes as a good leader is to listen, adapt, modify, and evolve. I think it's the same. You respect the individual's creativity. Respect is a really important thing in those environments. I was always close to my people. Yes, I'm the leader. At the end of the day, my head is at the top of the tree. But everybody moving with me is working with me, not for me. So we're working together. And I think that's one of the critical things, is we all want to be heard. We all want to express. And so it's good to listen, and it's good to understand, and then you have a platform to be able to modify and channel that energy or that force into the right place.
Es difícil transmitir esto porque se te tiene que ocurrir que es posible pensar como se piensa en un lugar donde uno asocia que hay más libertad, como es en un circo, uno en el que uno asocia que hay menos libertad, como es dentro de una empresa. Por eso el papel fundamental que tiene que jugar el rol protagónico en esta historia, la que escribimos todos cuando vamos a trabajar o buscamos un trabajo, es la historia de la inspiración. Ese es el rol fundamental, lo que nos guía. ¿Dónde está la inspiración?
Inspiration is a very long conversation, but for me, inspiration comes from within. Nobody can inspire me but me. I'm inspired by walking by the river, by going to the art gallery, by sitting in a cafe and watching what's happening around me. This is a kind of inspiration. So I think that you have to inspire yourself. It's up to you.
Historias como esta que acabamos de ver es imposible que pasen desapercibidas. Hay que tener, sí, los oídos y la mente abiertos, dispuesta a incorporar nociones que hasta hoy pueden resultarnos novedosas, hasta extrañas, incluso polémicas, discutibles y rechazables en un primer momento. Pero lo que tratamos de juntar hoy es la experiencia de lo que ya se está contando, de lo que ya se está sintiendo y se está viviendo, de cómo hoy se busca a gente por el talento, por la inteligencia individual, porque ha dejado de ser esa suma de componentes, un gran engranaje en el que cada uno es una pieza reemplazable. Hoy se piensa en un ecosistema, en un sistema vivo, a través del cual se puede hacer crecer una organización. Esa es la idea de hoy. Este fue nuestro tema en Foco.